So, as India is facing a crisis of natural gas, so in this video I'll talk about why this issue emerges and what are the challenges for India and how India can solve these challenges and navigate this challenge in this difficult situation, right? So first of all, this challenge was the outcome of the USA, Israel, and Iran war. After USA and Israel bombed Iranian cities and killed his supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei. In response, Iran also retaliated by responding and striking US bases in Arab countries on Israel's. And later on, he also blocked the Strait of Hormuz, which is very significant strategic pass routes for oil and natural gases. India almost 80 to 90% of its natural gas import from this Strait of Hormuz. Since the since the blockade of this Hormuz, the oil tankers and natural gas tankers which used to pass through this Hormuz, now it is stand still in the Hormuz. So this issue is a reason. This is the reason for our energy security problem. So what are the challenges for India right now? So the challenges is immense, as we are 50 to 60% dependent on imports in natural gas, and we don't have a strategic reserve for natural gas, just as we have the strategic reserve for crude oil for almost 2 months, but we don't have for natural gas. So around 50%, which is import dependent in case of natural gas, we are falling short in that. That's why government has prioritized the consumer sector, and right now government is trying to prioritize the supply of the energy into the more priority sector areas, right? And you have seen in the news is that the commercial supply has been disrupted, even industries is not being given the gases connection. Now the after this news, the consumers have started doing the panic booking, and that's also it also led to further led to problem. So first of all, we should not be panicked, because we know that this is situation not to be panicked, but think rationally. As a country, we should fight it. And yes, there is a problem, we acknowledge it, but if we do panic booking, it will further lead to the shortage of supply for the more genuine customers, right? So as a country, we should be known to do panic booking in this time. And secondly, we hope that this war, which is basically a war between just for ideology's sake, must end soon. India should play a constructive role in diplomacy, in providing a platform for diplomacy, because India is heavily dependent on imports for its energy supplies. So the stake is really high for India in order to secure the energy supply, because we have seen that after this disruption, the inflation has also increased in Indian markets. So it is very important that India should resort to diplomacy. Second, what India can do is talk to foreign ministry of Iran uh, in order to secure the passage of our oil and gas tankers from the Strait of Hormuz, because as we know, India have been a friendly country with Iran. Recently, there is some reasons, and let's say that India has not condemned the killing of Ayatollah Khamenei, which is being seen as India being pro US and Israel. So India should right now take a more neutral stand and talk to Iran, and so that secure the passage of our tankers. Thirdly, we should also try to talk to US and Israel in order to pacify this war, and in this war as soon as possible, so that the regions which is like our Indian citizens are there, should which is also at risk right now, They should also be, safe, be safe, and if they can, they can come back to India. And right now, situation is really muddy. We cannot predict when this war will end, but right now, uh, India also has increased the domestic production of natural gas in order to, fill the gap from import lacuna. So I hope that this increase in production will suffice somewhat the import deficit, right? So overall, as a citizen, what we can do, as a citizen, we should not be panic, do any panic. We should also, explore alternative method of fueling, if you have that, like, let's say, like kerosene oil, let's say induction, or electricity for that matter. Even firewoods would be alternative solution for LPG. Second, second we can do is, we should ensure that there should be no black marketing of this LPG right now. And thirdly, what are the lessons for India in this scenario? The lessons for India in this scenario is, India should ensure that in coming decades we should be energy depend we should reduce the energy dependency, particularly in imports. What How can we reduce the energy dependency? uh, Increase the domestic, increase the domestic production, because in India we must have many mines which is unexplored. We must also explore the areas which is not explored right now, you know and increase the domestic production of fuel and oil, right? And another thing is, increase the production of renewable energy, like solar, wind, nuclear, whatever, geothermal energies, hydropowers. These are energies which is the future and green, and that would be, will solve the energy dependency. So overall, this is the lesson for India. And also, make sure, as a citizen, we should not do panic right now, and have faith in government. Government is trying their best to secure the best deal for the country. And I hope this war will soon end, and the diplomacy and dialogue should prevail right now, which is difficult right now, because no party is trying to listen each other. So the countries like India, China, Russia, let's say leave Russia, India and China can provide a best platform for dialogue for these solving these issues. Even the Iran has asked the BRICS countries to take leadership. So yeah, BRICS countries can provide the platform for the dialogue. And and because there is nothing left for the USA and Israel to do. The regime change is difficult now, right now, because it cannot be happen. So right now the solution is to stop the war, open the Strait of Hormuz, and in future India should increase the domestic supplies, and start further our goals of renewable energy, increase the renewable energy. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and please avoid panic booking. Thank you.